Hey guys, I hope you're all doing really well. Today's video is going to be a Pan That Palette update, and this is actually going to be the penultimate update before the finale. So next month obviously is December, and I'm hopefully going to update the finale at the end of December, so I've got a full year's worth of progress working on my Beauty Bay EYN nude palette, and this has 42 eyeshadows in it. Just to remind myself more than anyone, the grammage is 1.4 grams per eyeshadow, so they are quite small pans, and they have been relatively easy to hit pan on, especially the shimmers, but I have hit pan on most of the shimmers already, so I have been working on mattes since then predominantly, but I will show you my progress for the last sort of few weeks. I think I've hit pan on 1, 2, 3, 4 more eyeshadows since the last update. I technically have pan on a 5th, but it's so small that I'm not going to count it as like a pan in this update. So I'll just insert a little clip of where I was last time, so hopefully you can see the difference month on month. Here is where I'm at now. So I'll bring you a lot closer so you can see all of the shadows, and I'll run through each row that I've worked on this month. So first shadow to have new pan is this one here. This one is called Nutmeg, and it's just a really nice matte red brown. And I've been putting that in the crease when I've been working on my Makeup Geek Flamethrower eyeshadow. So that didn't take very long to hit pan. This one, however, did take a very long time. This one is Cinnamon, and you'd think that wouldn't have taken as long, but it's quite a densely packed shadow. You can kind of tell by the way I've hit pan in there that it is a denser eyeshadow, and it's like a lighter version of Nutmeg really. Just a sort of light, warm, transitional brown. And then moving on to, I didn't really touch any of the eyeshadows in this row here, apart from this shadow, which is called Honesty. And I just expanded the pan a little bit in that eyeshadow. And then moving down to this second row of shimmers, I hit pan on the shade Brown Sugar, which is a cool toned dark shimmery brown, and I was pairing that with this matte here. This one's called Warm and Cozy, but I didn't hit pan on Warm and Cozy. So the one I was talking about that had a little bit of pan is that one called Rebel, and I have moved on to using that one to sort of deepen up my eye looks. And I will obviously have hit a substantial amount of pan on that by the next update, or by the finale I should say. But I'm just not counting it because it's just so small. But I do obviously have a sizable dip going on in there. And then the last sort of shadows I've been working on have been these blues at the bottom, which is actually what I have on my eyes today. Oops, you dropped the palette. So I've been using this shade here, which I've obviously hit pan on. That one's called City of Smoke, and it's basically, it's kind of like if this shadow here and this one here had a baby, because it's like a shimmery matte. So yeah, it's not fully matte and it's not fully shimmer, it's somewhere in between. So I've been using that all in the crease, and then this one here called Throw Shade, I've been using that to deepen up my upper lash line, and I have got a sizable dip going on in there, but I haven't hit pan yet. So to do a total check-in then, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 31 out of 42 eyeshadows with pan on. So that means I have 11 shadows left. Let me just double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. So I have 11 eyeshadows that I need to hit pan on before the end of December. And I think I can probably do it. I'm not going to be disappointed if I don't, because obviously I've got a lot of progress on this palette. But I think I can, because I've got a big dip going on in Throw Shade. Urban I'm not worried about at all, because I've had a lot of use on that earlier in the year. Tempting, I can definitely hit pan on that. Just to deepen up other eye looks. And then I've got a few shimmers in this brown row here. And again, sizable dips on the mattes that are left up here. So yeah, I really do think that I can hit my goal on this palette. And I also have 2 eyeshadows completely used up in here as well on the top row. So that's really cool. So I think that's everything I have to share with you. Obviously I won't go through my goals, because my goal is to hit pan on all of the eyeshadows by the end of the year. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for the finale coming in December, and I already know what I'm going to be panning for 2023. I cannot wait to film the introduction video to that and get started on a new palette. But I hope you've enjoyed this project so far, and if you are panning a palette, let me know how you're getting on and if you're going to meet your goals by the end of the year. But yeah, I'll chat to you in the comments. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!